All right. So first and foremost, we're going to start up here in the engine compartment because this is a Mercedes-Benz diesel, and I don't know if you're familiar with diesel engines.
No.
So there's one crucial thing that you have to keep monitoring for the diesel engine to work efficiently, and that's going to be this right here, this little blue cap right here.
Okay, we didn't even go over that at all.
So this is DEF fluid. Okay. This is a fluid that is squirted into the exhaust system to help eliminate the emissions coming out of the tailpipe. Okay. So it's an emissions deal. Now, this is just like, let's treat it like gasoline.
Okay.
You have a gauge on your dash that tells you the levels. Once it gets low, you do have to fill it up because this helps the engine run efficiently. And if this becomes too low, then it puts the engine into what's called a limp mode. And what that means is it won't run at its full capacity. And it's the system trying to protect itself is what it's doing. Okay? And it'll let you limp to like a dealership, a Mercedes dealership, or an authorized Mercedes-Benz repair facility, or it'll shut down to where you can't drive it.
Oh wow, like the whole thing.
Correct. And all it's doing is, like I said, it's protecting itself. Okay. Now, this stuff you can purchase yourself at any auto parts store, any gas stations. Like your AMPMs should have it. They may or may not have it. But your bigger truck gas stations, like your Pilots, your Flying J's, your TAs, those
I have no
guys
idea any of those places.
Well, I always tell my customers when you go on a trip in a diesel Mercedes-Benz, I always tell them to go get fuel from one of those gas stations where the big semi-trucks go.
Okay.
Because they have diesel and they also have pumps on the island that pump this DEF fluid out. Now, you can buy these in cardboard boxes. They're, I think, 2.5 gallon boxes you can buy them.
Oh, wow.
So you can have them like at home or have an extra one in the van when you travel. But I always tell them if they're going long distances and they have, those type of gas stations on the freeway, then that would be a good alternative. Because all you do is you put the nozzle in there just like you do fill up the fuel, and then you pump it in.
So since this is brand new, did you guys top it off?
Yes,
or is
everything should have been topped off at the time of delivery.
Okay.
And I will show you, once we get in the inside, I will show you on the dash where that is.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what's unique about Mercedes is Mercedes does not have any dipsticks for the engine oil or dipsticks for the transmission fluid, and everything is done electronically. It's done through the dash, and I will show you where all that is as well. Okay,
I'll need that because I drive an all electric truck, so I don't have. It's been a while since I was getting gas and all this other stuff and oil changes. So I Barney style from the beginning, but I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Okay. So this is going to be where this is at.
Okay.
All right, DEF right here. Up on the very top right here, this little guy. This is your engine coolant. So this, you shouldn't have to check. You should just do a visual, and you see right here on the side where the line is, right here on this little plastic line right here, this is gonna be your full mark.
Okay.
So if you start noticing that the pink fluid is starting to be way down there low, then you need to do one of two things. First, we need to add it to this line.
Okay.
Second is we need to make an appointment to take it into the Mercedes-Benz dealer because that could indicate a possible leak.
How long should that last?
This shouldn't go anywhere. I mean, you're gonna get some evaporation, but it's not like gasoline and stuff, and it's not like oil where you change it constantly.
Okay.
This you change maybe every 150,000 miles.
Okay.
Or if you have to have service done to the coolant system, meaning if you have a leak in the radiator, you have a radiator hose or any coolant hoses that are leaking, or you have to replace the water pump. Then what they would do is they would drain it, do the repair, and then add new coolant in it and put it to its level.
So that's crazy because my all-electric truck, I don't have an area for this, and they charge me $400 to change coolant.
On all electric vehicles, there are coolant systems on them, because it helps cool down the batteries. It helps cool down the motors and everything.
So it's somewhere I just couldn't see it.
Correct. It's not
okay. I'm like, this is a whole big old thing. Okay.
That's one of the big things, the difference between engines, gasoline engines or diesel engines and electric. Everything on electrics are hidden. Okay. So where your engine would normally be, they have a compartment where you can store your luggage and other things.
That's where I put all my real estate stuff.
Yeah, or you may have possibly a reservoir for your washer fluid, a fill point, and that type of stuff. But this is going to be probably in a hidden compartment where they're going to have to take this stuff apart to gain access.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty.
All right, coming over this way. Now, right here, this little guy right here, this is your engine oil filler. So when we get inside and we look at the dash and I show you how to tell if your engine oil level is lower or if it's too full, if it's too low, then this is where you would unscrew this and you would put in the appropriate type of oil.
So I have to do that, or a
service center, depending on however. So if you're going to take this for a long trip and you decide it's been sitting for a while, would you have your husband look over really quick, or would you take it to Mercedes and say, we're going on a trip, can you guys just check this out?
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's something simple where I can see if it's low or not, then it's something that I can buy, then I might as well save a couple of $100.
And you do have your owner's manual, correct?
Yes.
For Mercedes.
Yes.
So my biggest thing is I would highly recommend you reading this section on maintenance.
Okay.
On your Mercedes-Benz van side. Okay. All right. So because that's going to tell you the intervals, when to change your oil, take it in for service. It's also going to tell you in the event that you need to add oil, that what type of oil to add. There are multiple different types of oils out there that you can put in, and this has a specific type to put into it.
Which one do you guys recommend?
I recommend whatever the manual recommends.
Okay.
Now let me give you a little back history on myself. I am over a 30-year plus General Motors technician, and I was a manager.
Okay.
So my background is with General Motors, but my also background is with all vehicles across the board. So I know quite a lot about the drivability of this stuff. I have been working here at Giant for now coming up to 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And in that time, I knew nothing about RVs. And I have learned everything about those. So my specialty is the B vans. The B vans and those great big diesel pushing RVs, those are my specialty.
With the big motors.
The big motors, the technology is what my specialty is. Okay. So yes, I am big to sit down and read your owner's manual. Okay. Because it will explain everything in the maintenance area. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right down here, this little blue guy, this is going to be your windshield washer fluid reservoir. So it's that bluish, pinkish, whatever color you want to add to it. It's that liquid that you use to clean your windshield.
Okay.
All right. And this stuff you can buy at any parts place. You can buy it at Walmart. You can order on Amazon. However you want to do it.
Where's the fill line on it?
The fill line would probably be up to here. It's just, fill it all the way up, because that one does get used a lot. If you use it to clean your windshields when you're driving.
I just used it a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you're going to need to refill it.
So I can't see if there's anything in there.
Oh, there's in it. It's about halfway. So it's going to need to be topped off here pretty soon.
So you guys didn't fill it up?
That I couldn't tell you because I'm not the one that did your walk. But they typically, whatever is put in from the factory, I don't know if they touched it or not. And it's kind of hard sometimes because we're not the only store that has our units. We have 3 other stores, and sometimes we bounce them around. So, unfortunately,
can they top it off before I leave today?
Unfortunately, no, because we do not have that here. You would have to go up to service and have it done up there. Now, I was told something about your refrigerator, that you believe the refrigerator isn't cooling correctly.
It's not on at all. So the whole coach part of it is the power won't even come on.
Okay.
So when I took delivery last week, it was, because it was plugged up, and then I took it home, and then I went on a weekend trip, and then I went on a week-long trip. Okay. And the thing was just parked in the driveway. I came back Monday, and it was dead.
Okay, so did you? Well, we'll get to that when we go over there. Let's just keep going.
Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Yeah.
All right. So this guy right here, this is your brake reservoir, brake fluid.
Okay.
So this is the hydraulic fluid that when you step on the brakes, that fluid pushes and it starts engaging your brakes. This is very crucial to keep an eye on as well, because right now we are full. Okay. Now this right here is your minimal line. This is as low as you want it to go.
Okay.
All right. If now, for instance, in the near future, if your fluid goes from up here and down here very, very quickly, I highly recommend making an appointment for Mercedes and taking it into them.
Okay.
Because that means you possibly have a leak somewhere.
Have a leak.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is very dangerous. Now, with that being said, you may see a fluctuation of fluid that comes down to about right here, or maybe down behind this center piece molding right here. That is going to be normal because your brake pads are, say, yay thick, and they push against the rotor to stop. Those brake pads wear out, and as they start to wear that pad down to the back metal back, fluid has to fill up that chamber behind to push that's what's pushing the brake pad, the fluid.
Okay.
So you will see some fluid that will drain, like kind of disappear in a sense. That is fine. But the only thing is, if you see this go below minimal, then that's where I would recommend taking it in and having them check it out.
So what's the average length on, like?
It depends on your driving style. If you're a hot rodder and you like to go very fast and you have to stop really quick, you're using up your brakes. The more you use up the brakes, the fluid's going to go down to your all four wheels, to your pistons. Okay, if you're not going to be driving this as much, it's going to, let's say out of 12 months a year, you use this 2 months a year, then that should be fine. You're not going to be using it.
I'm going to be using this at least 4 or 5 times a week.
A week? Okay. Long distances or short?
No, short, like around town.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine. It's going to be just like your
like
EV.
A daily driver.
Yeah, it's going to be just like your EV.
Okay.
You know, your EV has brakes too, but they also use the electric motors to help slow down the unit.
Okay.
But you still have a braking system with calipers, discs, and all that other stuff. It's going to be the same, just like that. You know, just whenever you take it in for service, that's one of the things that the technicians, especially if you take it into Mercedes-Benz, they're going to look through everything on the Mercedes-Benz sprinter side, and then they're going to be able to tell you, yeah, that you know your brakes are getting low, so we recommend you replacing them. And when they do that, when they collapse the pistons, the fluid will be pushed back up into here and it'll fill it up.
Okay.
That brings me to my next thing. Highly don't recommend adding fluid to this. If you see it very, very low, don't add brake fluid to it, because it could possibly be that your brakes are thin or worn down. And then if you fill that fluid up, you take it to the technician lifts in the air, puts new brakes on it, and pushes the pistons in. All that brake fluid is going to come out. And brake fluid is very corrosive. It's not good for the computer right here, and it's not good for your paint. Okay, so always keep in mind that
just take it to service.
Take it in for service.
Okay.
All right, now you have 2 different battery systems on your van. You have a chassis battery that starts the engine, it runs everything that for the drivable part, and then you have house batteries that run the RV side. Okay. They are separate except for one feature that this coach may have, and and it may or may not have this feature, but it is an emergency jump.
Okay.
And what happens is if the chassis battery won't start this engine, there may or may not be a switch on the dash that you can push that takes house battery power and it jump starts the chassis batteries.
I think I have it in there.
Well, I can tell when we go that side.
Okay.
But in the event that it does not have that and your chassis batteries do go dead, this little red guy right here, this is your jumping post.
Okay.
This is the positive, and over here underneath this deal, this is going to be your ground, where the ground lead will go.
Okay.
Okay.
So that little
that little brass
piece right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right here. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Any questions about anything up here?
So what type of engine and all that good stuff?
What type of engine?
Yeah, because everybody's like, oh, what kind of motor it is, and I'm like,
it's a Mercedes-Benz 4-cylinder turbo.
Okay,
Now I don't know. I don't know the specifics of it because
Okay.
it's something really we don't go over.
Okay.
We typically just give you the basics of this, and then we talk about the RV side of
Okay.
it. All right, but everything inside your owner's manual will give you the actual breakdown of the displacement and everything on your engine.
Okay.
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 But it is an all-wheel drive, meaning it's not four-wheel drive, it's all-wheel drive.
So what's the difference of four-wheel and all-wheel?
So all-wheel drive, you can run it on the freeway at highway speeds, and it doesn't hurt the components.
Ooh,
if
I
it
like
was
that.
four-wheel drive,
Okay.
four-wheel drive, you can't go past 65 because of the gearing. It's more designed for like low torque and for power for if you're in mud, snow, or whatnot, or sand, to get you out of that. This, the way they designed it is it has power going to all four wheels when you're going down the road. And in the event that you do, you can take it off-road and be able to climb hills or take it through some sand. You just can't get crazy with it.
Yeah, I won't be getting crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to, let's say if you're out driving down the beach and then let's say you go to Pismo.
Okay.
In Pismo Beach, they
on.
have that little area where you can drive out on the beach. You can take this on the beach and drive around on it.
Okay.
You won't get stuck.
Okay.
Okay. In snow, it helps in snow. So if you go to Big Bear,
Yes.
sometimes the CHP will pull you over to check for chains. Well, you're all-wheel drive. They may not require you, especially with these all-terrain tires.
Yeah, these tires are amazing.
Yeah, they may not require you to put chains on this.
Okay.
And if they do, read your owner's manual, because there's a section there that talks about the chains,
Okay.
about how if you can put them on or not.
Okay.
And also, while we're talking about that, the other thing about this van is because it is all-wheel drive, towing it is going to be an issue. So you can only tow this on a rollback flatbed. You can't put it on a hook because of the fact that if the back tires are spinning, the front tires will be spinning as well when you have it up in the air. So if they don't have, if you ever call in, like if you have AAA or whatever, and you need a tow, explain to them that you have an all-wheel drive RV van. And then they'll know to send out the proper tow vehicle. Do not let them try to reach underneath and pick it up unless they have the dollies.
Okay.
They lift the back end up and put them on the dollies as well.
So it needs to be up on a bed.
On a flatbed, on the rollbacks.
Okay.
Yes. All right?
Nice.
All right.
Okay, so everything. So what is this thing here? What is this?
That is an air intake for your AC system. So this brings in the fresh air into your AC, into your cockpit, just for the dash. And this right here is your engine air intake. There's actually a filter in here that helps keep debris out. But that I'm not going to go over with you because this is going to be handled by whoever you take it for service.
Okay.
They will check that for you and let you know when it's time to change it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the main things in here that I need to keep an eye on
Is this. Number one is this. This and this over here are number two, which is
Okay.
going to be your coolant and your brake reservoir.
Okay.
And then, of course, washer fluid is going to be up there as well.
Okay.
Because this is going to be used more than those two.
Okay.
So you're going to monitor both blue
Okay.
at the same time.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let's come on over on this side. And as you know, with the diesel, with the van, in order to put diesel in, you have to have the driver's door open to be able to open your door.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you actually do have the emergency start. It is right here.
Okay.
Okay. This is for your lights on the light bar on the top.
Okay. How do I? So do I need to climb up there and take the cover
Somebody
off?
has to go up there and take that cover off. Yes. If not, you'll melt it.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So don't use it.
You can use it, but you just got to get somebody up there to take it off for you.
Oh, okay.
And then I would highly recommend when you're done using it, put the light cover back on.
The cover back
because some counties and states, it's against the law to have that visible. Because they think that people will think that you're a police officer. Yes.
Okay. So are there some manufacturers that have a a button that you press and then it opens automatically without me having to climb up there?
That would probably be a fabricated thing.
Okay.
It can possibly be done, but it's going to be a custom deal.
Oh, no
Now you
worries.
got to remember that was added on to it by Thor. That's
Okay.
not part of Mercedes.
Okay.
So that's going to be part of the Thor whatever the package they did. They put that on.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to shut your door. We have our 30 amp shore power cord. As you can see, you have your own. You should have had your own when you picked it up. This is going to be our pad. We have a coax. So if you go to an RV resort that has all the amenities, it has your power pedestal, which is where you hook up your power. It has water. It has your sewer dump. Some of them do have basic cable. So you would grab a coax cable if they have one there, or have one carried with you, and you could plug it into here, and your van is plumbed already to where your TV inside is already set up to where it could receive those channels.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay.
This guy is your exterior solar input. So the unit does have a solar panel on the roof, but you do have the capability of purchasing those little collapsible solar panels to help harness more sun to help charge the house batteries.
How many watts of solar is it?
The one on the roof, I think it's 200.
Okay. Is that sufficient to keep the fridge on?
So hold that thought.
Okay.
When we get inside, we'll talk about that on the inside.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a lot more to it, because on every units that we have here, this one's different. So with the ones we have, I would say with that question, no.
Okay.
But because the way this van was designed and built, that question is yes. But there's more to it.
Okay.
So we'll talk about when we go on the inside.
Okay.
This unit does come prepped with Starlink. So this would be where you would connect your antenna. And then inside you should have another port where you would connect your router to.
Wait, so an antenna needs to be outside the van and something else on the inside?
Your Starlink. So your Starlink's going to be your internet.
Okay.
So they have like these little portable ones you could buy, and you would just set it up here, and then you'd have to download an app to your phone to help aim the antenna to where the satellites are. And then you plug it in there, and then inside it's plumbed. You would find where the router would go, and there's a power source, and there's a plug for that. And then once you do all that, then you would have internet inside your vehicle, wherever you're at. Now, you can purchase a kit to where it can be mounted on the roof. There is a port on the roof as well, where you can mount a hard-mounted antenna on the roof.
I would like to do that instead of trying to hook up and, back and forth and taking it out, in and out.
So what I would recommend then is calling our parts and service department and asking them and seeing what the cost of that.
Okay.
I don't have those numbers
No
here.
worries, no worries.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But I'm going to tell you that it is the way to go. It's the newest thing, and I've talked to a lot of people. I have friends that go down to Glamis Sand Dunes down by El Centro, and there's no reception, there's no signal down there. It was Starlink. They have internet and all kinds of fun stuff.
I would definitely need internet. So this one has
This has, I believe, a WindGuard
5G.
5G.
Yeah. So
antenna.
what is that?
So that is. Let's talk about the.
Okay. Well, I don't want to skip. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Okay. So this is your city film. So when you're at the whole RV park deal, and remember I told you the power pedestal had a faucet. This is where you would connect your water.
Okay.
And this pressurized out of your hose pressurizes your coach so you have running water.
Okay.
Now you have two
Unlimited?
sources. Huh?
Unlimited water?
Correct.
Okay.
As long as they don't go and somebody turns off your faucet, you're good to go.
Okay.
Now, you have two sources of water on this coach. You have a freshwater tank, and then you have your city water hookup. Okay. The freshwater tank you can fill up, and then wherever you go, then you have a 12-volt pump on the coach that you can turn on, and as soon as you open your faucets, the pump will turn itself on, and then you can have running water. It's self-contained. It's for what's called dry camping.
Okay.
Okay. But if you like to go to resorts that have like all the amenities like we talked about, then I would just plug it in here and then you don't have to worry about it.
So do you recommend filling up the fresh water?
It depends. I recommend putting some water in there when you travel.
Okay.
So you have water to use the restroom. You have water to wash your hands, and you have water. Let's say you want to boil something, then you can boil the water, and you can have water on board.
Okay.
Okay.
And how big is that gallon?
That one, I want to say maybe a 40-gallon tank.
Okay.
40 or less.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I'll look at. I know you guys sell a bunch of RVs, so I can imagine.
Yeah. So that's where this is gonna be. Now down here in the bottom, this tube right here, that is for a sewer hose.
Is it already in there?
No, you have to purchase all that. Rick should have gave you a sheet that said sewer hose and all this other stuff on it.
I didn't get a breakdown of what it
I will
comes
give
with.
you one before you leave today. So when we're done here, we'll go inside and then I'll give you that sheet.
The sheet that has everything that came with the van?
No, this is going to be everything that you need to purchase to be able to have your first camping experience where you have everything with you. And you can use it as a check-off list to remember what stuff you need to have in the coach. Okay.
Can I also get the one that has the specs on the van?
We can ask my manager.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Y'all should have it because I wasn't given it.
Yeah.
Usually there's a sheet that says, okay,
there's like a Maroni on it.
Yeah, it has for example, like the little things that comes with it. Yeah, like the package.
We'll ask the manager. I'm trying to think on how, because every coach has those and it has the pricing on it. The problem with that is they don't give you a breakdown. Like, it doesn't tell you everything.
They usually have it. It's like when you go to the RV shows, it's like, or to a dealership in general, or the RV dealerships, and it says, okay, this has XYZ in it. It has this type of tires. It has this. It has pillows. It came with floor mats, or it came with, covers for the doors.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a breakdown like that. We'll find out.
It should.
All right, so down here is going to be your sewer hose, and then underneath here, on the very bottom, there are two drains. They're probably stuck up underneath. They're little hoses with like little valves.
Okay, I see it.
Those are your low point drains. What that means is, let's say you're done using this for 6 months. You don't want water inside the coach because it goes stagnant, correct? So what you would do is you would make sure that the 12-volt water pump is turned off, for one. Two, you would make sure that you would go in and open up all your faucets. You would come out here and you would open those valves and let all the water drain out of the coach so it's dry.
Okay.
Once it's stops leaking out, then you would shut those valves, go in and shut your faucets off, and you're done. And with that being said, you would also want to do it to your fresh water tank, which that one is going to be on the other side.
Okay.
All right. This is your Truma exhaust. So this is your furnace and your heater, the exhaust port for that. So this will get hot when that's on, and you may smell like burnt diesel because your Truma runs off your diesel fuel. Okay. So it is very, very efficient. It heats pretty quickly, and I mean, it's a pretty cool system. It's going to be that little control panel above your touch pan.
Oh, it's dead, so I can't even see.
All right. So this is going to be where you fill, and you should have a set of keys to get into this as well. And my key won't work.
No, I got a key right here. This one?
Now it's going to be...
maybe I don't have it.
It might be on your other set of keys. I don't know what that key's for. It's supposed to be for the...
Oh, the porta potty?
Yeah, the porta potty.
This one is the porta potty key?
Yeah. That's your key. Oh yeah. So it's for right here. Now that's this. They have these set up two different ways. They have them like this, and the ones that have the mid bathroom, If you ever notice, this door is on the side
It's
of
on
the
the
coach.
side. Yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah, those lock that. So because people like to steal those cassettes, and those cassettes are expensive.
They like to still poop.
Yeah. Well, it's
Wow.
not so much that. It's because they probably have theirs that broke or something,
Oh.
and instead of spending $500-$600 for that, they'll
take
steal them
someone
for
else's.
somebody. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
So this key goes to that?
correct.
A
That
whole
goes to this
key?
lock right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so now, if you push this one in, it won't push in. It's locked. That locks it. But because it's inside, then you're safe.
Okay.
All right.
So what was in this thing?
So that's for your freshwater fill. This is where you would either take a garden hose and fill into there's like a little cap you unscrew, and you can put it in there, and that fills in the fresh water tank. Or if you're traveling and you purchase a jug of water, you can actually fill it that way as well.
Okay.
All right. And let me double check in my office if I have an extra key.
Okay.
You have an outside light, and then you have a ventilation for, I believe this is for the batteries. There's a vent out for the batteries. Down here in the bottom, we have your gray tank.
So that's the hand washing.
Yeah, that's for your
kitchen
shower.
and showers.
Correct. So you would unscrew that, hook up your hose, put it into the ground, into the dump, and then pull that handle. And it will drain. Yeah,
Okay.
and it will drain. Now, keep in mind, a little tip. If you're gonna go and stay at an RV park for like a week and not move this, I would highly recommend leaving that valve open and just let the water dump drain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you're not monitoring your tanks.
Good, good.
Yeah. So it works out better that way.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Any questions of anything on this side?
So that's another battery.
Those are vents. Those are
Vents?
just vents for the coach.
Okay, and then what's that one?
That one is probably gonna be another vent for what's right there.
A cabinet.
It might be for the
Oh, maybe the shower
no,
area.
it's for the vent for the inside the shower.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right. Now in the back here, we have a receiver hitch that has a 5,000 pound towing capacity. I wouldn't recommend pulling exactly 5,000 pounds because depending on the weight you already have in this coach, I would probably say about 4,500 would be your max.
Okay.
Okay. You right here, you have your 7 round. So this plug would go into whatever you're towing. So if you're pulling like Sea-Doos or a boat, they have a little plug for the lights on the trailers.
Okay.
And if they have electric trailer brakes on it, then they would be plugged into here.
Okay.
Okay. They give you a little step right here to help you get up into the back. You have your doors that
So this
open.
one was all like rusted like this. So is that something I need to be worried about?
Nah, that's fine. It's gonna get rusty like that when you use it.
So was it used or it just?
No, it just sits. They may have had a plug or something right there,
Okay.
and the plug disappeared. So, I mean, it's hard to say what would cause that.
Okay.
All right.
So this right here, there's like a bubbling. Do you see that?
Okay. So this is something that you would need to take it up to Wildemar and show them. It is covered under warranty.
Okay.
So what they would end up doing is the tech would come out here, look at it, take pictures of it, and then they would end up submitting it to Thor for approval.
Okay.
Now, when you buy a brand new car and you have problems with it, you take it to the dealership will take it in the shop and they'll fix it right then and there, correct? With RVs, it's a little different. They don't do that.
Okay.
What they do is, like I said, you will take it into the service center. They will take pictures of this and submit it to to Thor.
Okay.
Thor will then process it and go through it and see if it's something that they're going to cover, and then they will send the approval back to the service center, and then they will ship all materials needed for the repair at the same time. And then they would end up calling you. Once they find out that it is approved, they would call you to schedule you to either take the coach back in, or if it's there, this is when it'll be done.
Okay.
That's how warranty works in RV world.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the van itself, the Mercedes, the drivetrain, the engine, transmission, the dash area, that coach needs to go to Mercedes.
Okay.
Everything that's in here, all the livable stuff, the house batteries, all that, the AC on the roof and all that stuff, that has to go to our service center or an authorized Thor repair facility.
Okay.
Okay? And if you're out traveling and something happens, you have your Thor owner's manual. There is a 1-800 number on there to call them. Give them a call and let them know, hey, I'm out traveling. I'm in, let's say, Idaho or Montana or wherever.
This sounds exciting.
It does, doesn't it? And I have this problem. Can you please refer me to the nearest Thor repair facility?
Okay.
And absolutely, they will.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now, over here we do have your little cubby. This has your brand new 30 amp shore power cord right here, along with your little spreader.